about these guys, Earl?
A little better? A little better.
I'm over
That's
that.
good.
I've done everything there is to do 20 times. I'm over it.
All right. All right, how about these guys, huh? I mean, fantastic. They really amazed me. And I thank them, Joe Monaco, my partner, for letting me come up here. And, it's funny, some people saw me recently do it. This is my second time doing this, and they saw the first time doing it. And they saw a clip, and they typed me back in a text, wow. And I called them, and I said, don't say wow. I mean, you say wow when you see an earthquake or an airplane fly into a mountain. Don't just say wow. Say wow, that was great. Wow, that was wonderful. Don't just say wow. It scares the heck out of me. Not just wow. But no, these guys, I really admire them. And I look at the talent that they have, and they write their own stuff. They're phenomenal musicians, Jack and everybody. And, I was thinking the other day, this is all new material. This is all written in the last week, so it's all brand new. I'm actually working off the cheat sheets, but it flies into my brain. And I was thinking about these guys, and here's these guys that are great musicians, songwriters, singers. They play guitar so well. And if you look across, the spectrum of the musicians that are out there, okay, take a look at, Paul McCartney, for instance, multi-billionaire, whatever, and he was part of the Beatles. I was never into the Beatles. But think of what they made their money on. Anybody know Paul McCartney and Wings, right? They had a song. Listen, someone's knocking at the door, someone's ringing a bell. Someone's knocking at the door, someone's ringing a bell. Do me a favor, let them in. Top 40 hit, you go down the Ferrari dealership, you say, I'll take a red one and a yellow one, you know what I mean? And this is how, look at Jimmy Buffett, right? And he writes a song, I guarantee there was 2 broken guitar strings on the guitar he wrote Margaritaville on, right? He's going down the beach, he cuts his foot on a pop top, so he goes home and gets drunk and boils some shrimp. The guy's got 30 restaurants across the world called Margaritaville. Robbie, how many restaurants you got now?
Yeah.
Right? You got 15, 16?
From the Caribbean.
Something like that. But and one of my favorites, and I love Otis Redding. I really, really do. I love Otis Redding. But think of Otis Redding, all right? Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes. Yeah, watching the shits, right? You heard this, right? Come in, I'll watch them roll away. That sounds like an exciting day. Good time to write a song about this, right? Think about that. This could be a song. Sitting in this chair over here, I just might get up and walk over there. I'm gonna turn my head this way, and I'm gonna turn it the other way. Top 40, down the Ferrari dealership, It's amazing that what makes, we talk about this all the time.
Some about Keith Richards.
Oh, yeah, we share jokes all the time. Keith Richards, everybody's familiar, has 5 kids, 3 daughters, 2 sons, all very, very wealthy. Do you know when these kids get old and die, how much money Keith is going to inherit? It's a shame. My parents they stopped by before just to say hi. My dad's 91, my mom's 83. I take care of both of them. And they're a riot. Just spend the day with them. But my mom is she is so much fuel for humor. The other day she said to me, Tony, who's this Wi-Fi guy? Is he like a criminal or something? And I said, no, what are you talking about? What did he say? He said Wi-Fi. He said, did he break the law or something? Is he in jail? I said, Ma, I'm lost. I don't know what you're talking about. So I drive around, go to church and stuff, and I see these signs in restaurants and churches that says, free Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. And I said, Ma, that's Wi-Fi. She goes, well, I don't care what the hell he calls himself. What did he do? So my mom was very upset when she heard about the card readers that people put in the gas stations that steal your credit cards, at the gas stations. So I looked at her and I said, Ma, he's the guy that's stealing all the credit card information at the gas station. She said, and they're thinking of letting him out of jail? I said, well, I Yes, they must. And she goes, well, it's a good thing your grandmother's not alive to see all this. And I said, well, it's a different world, Mom, you know? But and recently, along the same lines with my mom, she asked me recently about this whole Donald Trump thing with the collusion. And she said, what's collusion? She's 83. And I tried to explain collusion to her, and she just wasn't getting it. So I went old school, and I said, Mom, collusion is cahoots. They're accusing Trump of being in cahoots with the Russians. And she goes, oh, well, did you say cahoots then? I said, well, they don't know how to speak English. And she goes, well, they should just say cahoots. And I said, yeah. But unbelievable stuff. Growing up with my parents, all Italian, and I don't know if anybody knows what a scaffone faccia is. You know what a scaffone faccia is? That's a crack in the face. I got more than a couple dozen of them. But I remember one in particular. Dinner table, having an argument with my mother. My father, ready, fire, aim. Okay, that's the school he went to. So I'm sitting there arguing with my mother, and she goes, that's it. That's the last straw. And I said, well, time to order more straws. Didn't see it coming. Boom, right off the chair at the dining room table. You know, it's brutal. But parents are. I went up to see my parents one day, and Mom was going to church. She's a Eucharistic minister at St. Eulalia's Church. She is the most reverent person I know. She is. Let me explain. I was at a water stop. I have a spring water company, and I was at a water stop, and I was talking to a bunch of gals that were in cubes. And one recognized me and said, how's your mother doing? And I said, she's doing great. And she said, she's such a nice person. I said, she is the best. She's so reverent. I said, she's so reverent. She has a copy of the 10 Commandments hanging in the dining room. And one of the other girls that wasn't in the conversation said, well, that's not that peculiar. I mean, I have a copy of the 10 Commandments, and my mother does too. And other gal said, yeah, I do too. I said, you don't understand. My mom's got an autograph first. What's that classic line?
Get the man his line.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. But that's how reverent she really is. And anyways, I was telling you, so I was up visiting, and she was going to church to serve Mass, and we lived deep in the country. You know, we had a bunch of land. We had bear and deer to come every night for dinner. So she went out to get in her car, and the bear was outside eating. So she was scared, and she came in and she said, Tony, the bear's outside. I can't get in the car. I said, Mom, I'll walk you out. So I walked her out to the car. Bear's out there. So as I'm walking her out, I said, don't worry. I said, she's more afraid of you than you are of her. And my mom said, I don't think so. And I said, Mom, I was talking to the bear. It's the fuel for comedy. We were watching TV one night, and there was an Olive Garden commercial on TV. And my mom and I were watching it, and she said, did you ever eat there? And I said, eat an Olive Garden? I said, you out of your mind? And she goes, why? I said, did you ever see the commercials? I said, watch this commercial. So we're watching it, and what's their motto? When you're here, we treat you like family. I said, all I can picture is sitting there and asking the waitress for another iced tea, and her looking at me and goes, what, are your legs broken? There's an iced tea machine. I wasn't born to be your servant. Get up there and get it yourself. I said, that's getting treated like family. I said, their motto should be, when you get here, we don't treat you like family. I go every night, you know? Holy cow, you know? But at 91 and 83, my dad is in charge of who's dead. My mom is in charge of who's sick. So every time you go and see him, my father goes, did you hear who died? Did you hear who died? Did you know him? My mom goes, oh my God, it's just the hospital. You know who's sick? And it's all it is, because everybody around them is, they're dropping like flies. But I could go, mom and dad, it's beautiful. If you still have your parents, you know, cherish them. They're a source of humor and love and everything else. But I'm here to help tonight a little bit. Just want to give you some good advice. Take this to heart. Nobody wants to see any picture that you have on your cell phone. Okay? Nobody. If you feel so inclined to show somebody a picture of the Pope naked on top of the Eiffel Tower, they don't want to see it. Okay? Now, unless it's something that you really feel is important, and then nobody still wants to see it. Okay? I'm sorry. But nobody, here's I gotta show you a picture on my phone. You're like, nah, you really don't. You know, you don't really have to. You know. But another piece of advice. This is for guys. This is to the girls from a guy's perspective. If a baby is born, your daughter has a baby, you have a baby, somebody you know has a baby, and you're sharing the information. Guys want to know 3 things. All right. First of all, what's the first? Boy or girl, right? Second, we want to know what the name is. What's the name of the baby? Third one, is everybody healthy? Correct? That's what we want to know. That's it. That's all the guys want to know. Don't start in with how long the baby is, how much the baby weighs. No. If the baby's 14 feet long, I want to know. And you tell me, okay? If the baby weighs 6 pounds, I don't want to know. If it weighs 65 pounds, I want to know. But, you know, I just, when girls get into it, they're like, okay, boy or girl, name, everybody healthy. Stop. I got to get out of here. You know, but anyway, I have some material that I wrote this week that my brother, who's a doctor of pharmacy like Sam next door, told me not to share, but I think it's funny stuff. But we talk about all kinds of drugs and stuff like that. And I'll start off with this. Maybe we'll get to the weird stuff later. It's not that bad. I'm not a racist. I'm not a homophobe. I'm not a liar, a cheater, a thief. I think that ethnic humor is the funniest humor in the world as long as it's not hurtful. Agreed? But ethnic humor is funny humor. You can tell me Italian jokes all day long and I will laugh my rear end off. I just think they're the funniest thing. So rightfully so, we should be able to jab each other, you know? And I think that makes the world go round. But anyways, I was just sharing this with my friend John back there, and I was watching Gran Torino the other day. You know Clint Eastwood movie, Gran Torino? Great movie. No matter what's on, when you're going through the channels and you see Gran Torino, there goes the night. I'm watching that for the rest of the night, you know? And Gran Torino was on, and I'm always just thinking of writing jokes and what's funny and what's not funny and this and that. So a commercial comes on. Now, your commercials of the day are either one of 3 things. They're either drug commercials, insurance commercials, or lawyer commercials. Agreed? And you're so tired of your drug company, your insurance company, and the lawyer you're dealing with, that every now and then they throw in an F-150 commercial so you go buy yourself a pickup truck and it works. You know what I mean? So, and that's the way she goes. Like, this drug commercial came on, and it was a commercial for Otezla. Now, I never heard of Otezla before. It's for skin. If your skin gets blemished, and you take this pill and it clears up your skin. And we're going over the side effects. And I'm watching Gran Torino.
That would have been cool.
No big deal. First primary side effect, severe diarrhea. Now, the first thing that pops in my mind is, when the hell do you know when you've crossed the bridge from regular diarrhea to severe diarrhea? How do you know? How do you say, you know what? Geez, 15 minutes ago I had diarrhea. I think it went to severe now. I mean, you know, diarrhea, it's all severe. The second side effect was, ready? Depression. Now, the depression did not come from the Otezla. The depression came from having severe diarrhea. When's the last time you're doing a crossword puzzle in the bathroom with diarrhea and thrilled to death? There's your depression. The third side effect, believe it or not, now here I am pausing the movie to write down a joke. You know, and I'm thinking, you're pathetic. This is not control. Third side effect was, most people experience weight loss. Yep. You're in the bathroom every 15 minutes. You're not going to gain any weight in there. Then I went investigating, and now we're getting a little bit kind of. There's another drug. What the heck? I even forget the name of it. Oh my God! It's Zeaflex. This is. There's all adults here, right? This is a drug. No joke. You can Google this. If you get an erection and it's bent, you can take a pill. You can take a pill. It'll straighten it out. Okay. Now, there's a couple of issues I have here. First of all, at 4 o'clock in the morning, when you forget to turn the TV off, and there's the Adam and Eve commercials in the middle of the night, and these women are selling these things, you know. And I'm sorry, you girls are dirtier than us guys. You guys are worse than us. Jeez, you could teach us a thing or two. But all the things they sell are all bent. You know? So why in the world would, and who in the world would go to the doctor and say, Doc, I got to tell you something. I Like, not for $1 million in a suitcase when I go to my doctor and say, listen, when I get an erection, it kind of makes a right, you know what I mean? Jesus, yeah. And there's one more, too. I forget what the hell it is. Do you remember what that drug was?
You looking at me?
I don't know, should I be?
You'll make it go right.
Yeah. So,
Honey.
there's another one out there that's just killing me. All right.
I love them.
There's a band back up here. I gotta share this.
Is that on tape?
Now, this is the old joke from the last time I was here, but I didn't have a mic stand, so I couldn't do it right. When you watch the news, something important, the inauguration of a president or something, a senator, anything important, it's just the news. No big deal. Did you ever notice, I don't know what the attraction is with deaf people and natural disasters. Because every time there's a natural disaster, the governor talks, and there's a signer that's over here signing. Have you ever noticed this? Whenever there's a natural disaster, there's a guy doing sign language. Now, I can do the alphabet, okay? A, B, C, D, but I can't speak sign language. But if you watch them, you can get a perceptive of what they're talking about. So the other time they were talking about an earthquake somewhere, and they're going over it, and I said, I'm going to watch the interpreter. And here he is, he's there, and everybody's kind of watching him, and the guy's talking about an earthquake, the governor and stuff, and he's doing this, and he's doing this, and he's doing this, and just this, and he's doing that, and that guy's making a friggin' peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I said, he's not talking about a freaking earthquake. And so I rewound it. I said, the guy's making a sandwich. They don't know sign language. They just get this guy, and I said, can you make a sandwich without talking? Yeah, okay, you're hired. It's $50 an hour, you know? Anyways, is that enough to get the band back up? Did you guys go to the bathroom?
Yeah. Wash my hands and everything.
Oh, you know what? Thank you very much. This bothers me. This is something buried in my brain. When you sneeze, where are you supposed to sneeze? Quick question. How many times during the day, an average day, do you wash your hands? 4? 5? Right? Okay. How many times during a normal business day do you wash the inside of your elbow on your shoulder? If you're going to sneeze in your hands, go wash your hands, and it's over. Okay? Instead, shoot. And now, I'm going to carry this around for everybody to enjoy the rest of the day until it goes in the hamper at 9 o'clock at night. Why? I mean, but that just always bothered me, you know? But, all right, I'm sure we'll come back on and share some more with you, but thank you.